Alright guys, welcome back to this channel. My name is Sammy Trade, or if you are watching me for the first time, you can call me Sammy or Sammy Trade, whatever, anyone you like. Alright, so today let me give you a top-down analysis of a trade that has already played out. But I want to tell you something. I want to tell you a secret behind something. So when I entered for this beautiful trade, it was a good morning. Alright. I wake up early in the morning, just analyze my chart and just it was a Monday morning, definitely. I analyzed my chart and I did everything and I entered for my trade. And then while the trade was playing out, I just went to YouTube, just scrolling YouTube, and I saw a live stream of somebody. And a lot of people were in that live stream watching the live video, and the person was doing this same analysis that I did. And I was like, all these people watching this guy, why can't they do their own analysis? Why can't they study by themselves and just focus on their chart and just master trading by their own self without relying on someone's analysis or someone's live stream? Because the guy was doing live stream on YouTube and doing this analysis, and I was already running on profit. So I was like, it makes no sense. So the time the guy was analyzing the charts, price has already moved to somewhere at this point when he was analyzing the chart. So he even came late into the market, but it's cool. But my advice is that I think you guys should like put in the work by yourself and master trading by yourself instead of relying on analysis or relying on someone's live stream to analyze the charts. You have to do these things yourself. All right, you do it the first time, you fail, you do it again, you fail, you do it again, you keep doing it until you get it right. All right, you keep doing these things yourself until you get it right. Stop relying on signals, because signals are very bad. They're going to weak, like, because you are making money from signals now, and someone is out there struggling to master these things, but you are making money. You might be laughing at the person, but time will tell, because that signal will not last forever, but what he's learning will last forever. So time will tell. Time to come when you can't repeat those wins that you made using someone else's signal. You can't repeat those wins. And someone that you were laughing before, that was taking his time to analyze something like this, to analyze the trade, his charts, will be making it, because he has been practicing this thing, and he has been back testing and front testing. He failed, he tried again, he failed, he tried again, and now he has mastered it. The memory will not leave him. That knowledge will not leave him. He will continue having this good knowledge till forever, because he took, or she took out her time to master this thing by herself. I don't know if you're understanding me. So you that is making money from signal, it's good. You're making money, you're happy. But come to think of it, if this signal stops working, if this person stop giving you guys signal, how will you keep making that money? How can you repeat those trades, those wins? How can you repeat it? Or will you jump to another signal channel? How are you going to cope? So you have to know these things yourself and stop relying on someone else's. They are human beings like you. They are human beings like you. If I can do it, then you can do it. All right, if someone as dull as I am can do it, then you can do it. All right, so just go practice yourself and just know how to master this technical analysis. Then you can talk about psychology and all that. All right, so this was the trade. Now let me show you something, and this is the secret behind supply and demand, because I trade this using supply and demand right here. Let me zoom in. Now this is GBP Japanese yen. Yeah, GBP Japanese yen right here. So as you can see, the market is clearly bearish. All right, clearly bearish. Now I want to show you how I entered for this trade right here. As price is bearish, you see that there's a supply zone here. There's a supply zone here. Price is giving us a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and the lower low. Now this is where most people get things wrong. You probably be thinking that this is a shift of structure, right here. You'll be thinking that this is a shift of structure. for those of you retail traders. But no, this is not a shift of structure. This is a liquidity sweep at this point, because you can see that there is a fair value gap up at this point, even at this point. So you see that price is still bearish, strongly bearish. And also, if this is a shift of structure, like you have said, or like anybody will analyze that this is a shift of structure, clearly you'll probably be waiting for a retracement to your discount, right? Because you will do something like this, you will do something like this, shift of structure, right? Then you'll probably be waiting for a retracement to your discount. Now, what did you see here? Price was coming to your discount. You needed to see a candlestick confirmation, right? Or you see like a shift of structure on the 1 minute time frame. You will see like a little consolidation here, and when you go to the 1 minute time frame, you see that there was a shift of structure here. Then you can trade bullish. Then you can anticipate that price is coming to fill all this fair value gap here, because there's a fair value gap here. See all this fair value gap? So when we have this shift of structure, if this is truly a shift of structure, then price retraced, and we need that confirmation. So this is why I keep saying that having one shift of structure is not enough. You need another shift of structure on the lower time frame, like the 5 minute time frame or the 1 minute time frame, or a candlestick confirmation. All right. So here we didn't have anything like that, no shift of structure right here, and no candlestick confirmation. So you see that this trade is somehow fake. You see that this was a fake shift of structure. So wait for your confirmation. Definitely don't just enter randomly because you had this shift of structure and price is at your discount and you just want to enter for the trade. No, don't do that. Don't enter randomly. Wait for a confirmation. So you see, if you were waiting for a confirmation, you see this bearish candlestick, this huge bearish candlestick, another huge bearish candlestick piercing below this low here. You should have known that this trade will not work out. All right, because the market is random. If you have a shift of structure, does not mean that price will go in your direction. All right, so you need another confirmation, more confirmation before you enter for the trade. So you see that this will not work out. Definitely, price has already broken this low here. So you see that this shift of structure is not valid. So we are taking it out. So please always wait for your confirmation before you enter for the trade. So we had a break of structure to the downside and a retracement. Price was retracing. Now I was waiting for price at this point. At this my supply zone here. Right here. I was waiting for price at this my supply zone here. I think it's not that big. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, I was waiting for price at this supply zone to tap into it, or rather sweep liquidity above it, because price do that sometimes. But price did not do that. Price did not come to that supply zone, but price is at my premium, so I'm very sensitive. Now this is where I become sensitive. From this angle, from this high to this low. Now from this high to this low, here is my discount and here is my premium. So now I'm waiting for price to retrace to my premium before I enter for the trade, before I think of entering for any trade. Now price is at my premium. From this angle where price tapped into my premium, I am supposed to be sensitive about the market. So I was watching closely. Price was doing something a little bit nice here, but was not that nice because price was not closing below this low here. Price was not closing below this low. Right below this low. Price was not closing below this low. If I had this candlestick, this chart closing below this low, and then I would wait for a retracement, then I would trade it. But price did not do that. Price kept going up, going up, going up. You can see all this bullish candlestick, and then bullish candlestick, bullish candlestick, bullish candlestick, bullish candlestick, and then I had a change of color. Now, first of all, is the change of color of the candlestick. You are having multiple bullish candlestick, and then you see that change of color. Probably know that something is about to happen at this point. And after that change of color, I had this dodgy candlestick, this three candlestick. Now, this three candlestick consists of one bullish candlestick because I'm trading bearish. All right, so I need one bullish candlestick, one small candlestick with a long wick closing almost at the same point. You can see that the candlestick is closing just very small. The candlestick is very small, but the wick is very long, and followed by an engulfing candlestick. This one is clearly engulfing even the small candlestick and the last, the last bullish candlestick. It engulfs the two candlesticks. So you see that this is a good confirmation, all right, because this middle small candlestick here is like an indecision in the market. So this is like where the sellers and the buyers are deciding who is going to take place, are deciding. So after this indecision in the market, if you see a bullish candlestick, then the price is going to keep going bullish. But if you see this bearish candlestick like this, then you know that price is about to reverse. All right, so immediately after I had this engulfing candlestick, I clearly know that price is about to reverse. So I entered right at this point. After that, you have to wait for the candlestick to finish forming, because if you don't wait, price can just give you this long ass candlestick and just reverse and turn bullish and turn into a bullish candlestick. So you have to wait for that candlestick to finish forming. So after waiting for the candlestick to finish forming, I entered for the trade, and my stop loss was not right above this point, because I already had my confirmation, and there was no fair value gap here or something like an imbalance that price is coming to retrace. Price has already favored this one, so there's no imbalance also that price is coming to forward. So already I just placed my stop loss right above that point, and my take profit was right at this low here. You see this fair value gap, this huge bullish candlestick piercing above. I had this fair value gap here, this imbalance. So my take profit was right at this point. Now somewhere at the middle of this bullish candlesticks. I think here, somewhere here. Yeah, definitely somewhere here. Right, somewhere here. So this was it. This was the trade, and as you can see, played out perfectly well. All right, so this is it. So anytime you're waiting for price to come to your supply zone like this, maybe you drew an order block or something, or somehow maybe a fair value gap, I don't know, depending on what you're seeing on your charts. Now be sensitive anytime price taps into your premium. It's very important. You have to be very sensitive once price comes to your premium. Be very sensitive. Just start studying the candlesticks you are seeing there. If you didn't get any candlestick confirmation, just check if you will see any shift of structure on the lower time frame. That is a good confirmation for you to enter for the trade. All right, so I hope you have understood something from this video, and I hope you have gained clarity about supply and demand and know how to monitor your trades and monitor your setup before you enter for the trade. All right, and happy trading day and happy trading week.